Hello there, welcome to today's tip of the day. This is all about how to quickly add a course and create a landing page inside Thinkific. Now, Thinkific is a learning management platform. It enables you to create and sell digital courses and digital products of any kind. So if you've got ebooks to sell, this also works. I'm going to pop a link for you below to get a free trial on the pro plan for Thinkific, sarahcorner.com/Thinkific. Now, basically what I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually share my screen with you, give you a demo, and show you just how quickly, in less than 25-30 minutes, you can quickly add a course and create a beautiful landing page on the Thinkific platform that enables you to sell your digital course or your digital product, such as an ebook, and take the money and enable your student to go inside and get it without you being involved in the process whatsoever. You do not have to be tech savvy to do this. You'll see that you can be as tech savvy as a carrot and still actually be able to do this really, really simply and easily. So let's crack on. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes into my actual Thinkific account. I'm just going to check the comments. Can you all see and hear me? If you can, please give me a comment to say that you can see and hear me fine. I'm going to move my screen over to one side. I'm going to share my computer screen right here. Let's go. All right, so hopefully now you can all see my Thinkific courses behind the scenes. Let's just give it a second to load, because it's taken a while. It's definitely taken a while. I've got the slowest internet in history going on right here. Okay, so what you will see on my screen right now, hopefully, let's do this. Can you see my screen? Can you not? No, it's showing you the wrong screen. Bear with me one second. What's going on here? I'm going to remove this. I'll try again. Let's do a share screen. Let me just try one more time to take you onto a different screen. There we go. Voila, we'll get there in the end. The problems are going live. Right, so what you see on your screen right now is the back end of the Thinkific learning management system. So when you're in here, you will have your manage learning content and your courses area. Now, if you're just starting out or you've got a new account using my free link at the bottom there, you should be able to see all the courses you've created, or if you haven't got any yet, you'll have a nice blank screen here. But you'll see there's a big blue button. I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit so it's easy for you to see. There's a big blue button on the top right-hand side called Add a New Course. So we're simply going to press Add a New Course, choose a blank template, and give your course a name. Now, obviously you can change this later on, so don't worry. What I'm actually doing today is I've just written a new book, and this is going to be an ebook that's going to be available. So I'm going to actually set up a landing page for an ebook that I'm going to sell from my Thinkific platform. So this is going to be called Facebook Group Formula, but it's exactly the same process whether you're selling a book or a course or a coaching program or absolutely anything that you're selling online. So first of all, stick the name of your product or your course in that name, and you can change it later. And you're going to press Create Course, and then it'll open up the area that you actually create your course. So this is your little curriculum area, and you will see that we're in the curriculum builder right now. And this is where we get to start adding our modules and our lessons. So modules are like groups of lessons, and they are called chapters inside Thinkific. So we're going to press Add a Chapter. Now, if you have multiple modules, now as an example, you would call this module 1 and press Save. And this is where it would then give you the option to add different lessons inside module 1. So you can add video lessons, you can add quizzes. Multimedia is when you can basically embed actual other websites, any other URL, and make it live inside the class. You can add text lessons, download lessons, audio files, assessments and assignments. You can even do live Zoom calls direct from inside your online school. You can do so many different things in here, and I'm not going to cover all of those. I have other videos on the different types of content that you can create, but you can see here as an example, if I was going to add a video lesson, I quite simply click on Add a Video Lesson, and over here on the right hand side of your screen you can create the title of your video, so how to XYZ. All right, as an example. Now, I recommend when you're titling your lessons, just as a little by the way, always try and title your lessons with what people are going to type into the internet. People are going to the internet to type in and find answers to questions. So your Thinkific pages are search engine optimized. They are crawlable by Google and other search engines, which means if people are searching for, I don't know, how to make coffee, right, and you've got a barista course, then your lessons are going to want to be things like how to make coffee, how to prepare the milk, I don't know, whatever it is that they're typing on in Google to find your content. So just that's a little bit of a by the way, but you get the point. So you add the title of your lesson, and this is where you simply drag and drop your video file. It's as simple as that. You drag and drop your video file in there and your video will appear. And if you want to, you can add text. So you might want to say, in this lesson, we are going to cover the following points, blah, 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 blah. You might want to add some images. You can upload pictures in here, and you can format that just in the same way that you would format a Word document. You can also add downloads to the same video lesson. So let's pretend in your video you say, and as part of this, this lesson, I would now like you to grab your worksheet number 3 and do the activity on the worksheet. This is where you can drag and drop that worksheet. So inside this single video lesson, it's got the title, it's got the video, it's got a bit of instructions and text, and it even has a button that the student can press to download their worksheet, their workbook, or whatever thing that you need them to actually do and fill in. So that's pretty cool. Now, mine's not going to be called Module 1 because this is just going to be an ebook. So I'm just going to press OK. It's just going to be called the title of my book. And I'm actually just going to call it Download Your Book because this is going to be an ebook. So, oh, hang on. I'm doing it in capital letters. Download your book. All right. And that's all it's going to be. If obviously I was creating a course, I would simply keep adding more modules. I'd have module 1, module 2, module 3, and I would just keep pressing the add a chapter button to create more modules. So you can see how nice and simple that is. Now, because this is going to be an ebook, I'm just going to press add a lesson and add a PDF lesson. Okay, oh, it's saying you haven't saved your changes. So it's just going to be a PDF lesson. I'm going to give this the name, download your book, and I'll simply drag and drop my PDF file there. Boom, done. I'll scroll down underneath. Do I want to make my PDF file downloadable or not? So this is great for you as the course creator. You can decide whether or not people can actually download that content. I'm going to let people download mine because I like people to share my stuff. If you were the author of a book, you would love someone to read your book and then pass it on to a friend and say, you've got to read this, right? That's what authors love. So I'm personally very happy for people to share my books around. So I am happy for mine to be downloadable. Boom. All I would need to do then is press save, and that is my ebook loaded. Now, of course, if this is a course, I would just keep adding my lessons, add another video lesson, add another video lesson until they are all uploaded. So for now, I am just going to discard this because I'm just doing a demo for now. Let's pretend I've added all of my content. Now, the next thing we need to do is create the thumbnail for our course. So the thumbnail is the little image that shows up on the front of our school. It's also the little image that shows up when we share the link to our course. So I'm going to click on settings inside my course, and I'm going to go to image and description. And this is where I can upload like a little thumbnail for my course. So it's cool on Thinkific. It actually tells you on here exactly, I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit so this is easy for you guys to see, exactly what dimensions it needs to be for this to be the right size. So this is 760 by 420. So I am going to go into Canva. This is my favorite place to create images, marketing material of any type. And I'm going to press custom size over here. So custom size, and my brain's already gone confused. 760 by 420, okay? 760 by 420, and press create a new design. And now this is going to enable us to create a design that's the perfect dimension. Now, this is all going to be about creating Facebook groups. So I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to type in Facebook. And I'm going to find a photo that's going to work. Now, I did this little demo yesterday. Now, I'm just doing demos, so I'm not going to worry too much about design today. Just for the sake of example, this might be an image that I'll choose, grab some text. And all we want in a course thumbnail, guys, is the thumbnail to really just sum up what it's about and have some simple text. So I might just literally go Facebook group formula, make it nice and big. That's the name of what my book or my course is going to be. And boom, we're just going to pop it over there, make it bold. Right, there we go. Happy with that. So obviously I'd play around with that a little bit more if this was my real one, but for the sake of just a demonstration, I'm just going to press download it as a JPEG and press download and give that a second. Boom. Alrighty, then I'm going to go back to my course here, press upload, select the file, and we're going to go for the one we've just created right there, upload. And this is now going to give us our thumbnail, so that's nice and prepared. Give that a memento. Just checking my comments over there. I am recording this video, Yasser. Yep. Okay, and we're going to press save. All right, so now we've added our little course image. The other thing I want to bring your attention to is under this settings area. This is where the link is to your course or your book or your digital product or your program that it is that you're creating right here. This is the link that I would now go and give out to the world to get people to come and buy this book or this course that I've just created. This is what I'm going to share on all of my social media, what I might run ads to, what I'm going to link into my blog posts, what I'm going to give away on live streams. This is the link that I'm going to share with the world so that people can actually buy this. Now, what I need to do next is create my landing page. A landing page is what enables our students or our customers or our prospective customers to read the information about our thing. So you'll see up on the top right-hand corner here, we've got this button that says build a landing page. We're simply going to click there, and it's going to take us to our landing page builder. Now, the cool thing about this first of all is we can preview it in desktop. So at the moment, you've just got a generic plain landing page. We haven't built anything yet. That's what it will look like on desktop. This is what it will look like on mobile. So it's very cool that it shows you what you will see on a mobile phone or what you will see on a desktop. So I'm going to just put it on desktop view for now. And you'll see here when I hover over this section, it gives me the option to edit that particular area. So here we go. I can change my headings, which is the title. I can change this background image here because at the moment we've just got a plain grey background. So again, it tells us what size our file needs to be, 1440 by 720. So I'm going to go on over to Canva and I'm going to create a custom design that's 1440 by 720. Press create a new design. And it's going to give us the right direct dimensions for this banner area of our landing page. Now, again, mine's going to be about Facebook. So I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to type in Facebook and I'm going to try and find something fairly plain that isn't going to take over my text too much. So for now, I'm just going to pick this for the sake of demonstration. I did actually download this one yesterday. So there we go. I just pressed download on that. Go back to my site builder, press upload, select a file. And here's one I prepared earlier. All right, so I'm going to grab this picture, upload it. Hans says, Canva for the win. Yes, Hans, it so is. So you see now, I've now got my school banner and I've got this banner image here. So now I can decide what I want the overlay opacity to be. So this here is how dark the sort of film is over the top of the image. You can see there, if I pull the opacity up, it goes sort of darker over the image and it makes the title stand out more. If I pull it down, it just makes the film over the top a bit lighter. So I found around 45% is kind of the nice mark. You can still see the image underneath, but the title stands out nice and strong. Now you will see here, we can choose the size of this. So you might just, mine's at the moment, it's aligned to the left and it's large. I might want to make this medium so that the image there is a bit smaller. I quite like it a bit smaller personally. If people are on their phone, I kind of want this image to take up less space. So if you make it small, you can see there, it kind of fits into a smaller space. So all we're going to do is press save. Done. All right, so now that bit's done. Now I might want to add, for instance, some text or something to this landing page. It makes it a tiny bit smaller. So what we're going to do is we're going to press add a section, and there are so many different types of things that we can add. So let's add in, I don't know, a checklist. Let's tell people what they're going to get inside our course. So you'll see here what this kind of looks like in demonstration. Let's say I want the checklist to be up higher. I can just drag and drop it, and it now moves it underneath the banner. You see now it's moved under the banner. So now let's go and edit this checklist area. So first of all, I can go to the heading. I don't want it to be called checklist. I want this to say something like what you will get from this course/book, right? So I can change that. Subheading, this is, I don't know, oopsie, done it in the wrong section. So I can go back to here. And in the subtitle, you know, this course/book, whatever it's going to be, is going to change your life. Right, I'm just making it up at the moment just for the sake of showing you how this works. I'm doing this completely for real. In terms of the layout, you can have it in 2 columns like this, or you can go to 1 column if you prefer it to look more like that. And we can also then change the actual items and even the icons themselves. So at the moment we've got a little check, a little tick mark. Let's pretend that I want it to be this A. So you'll see there, we can change the icon to whatever we want it to be. I know you will get grow your business with Facebook groups. So you can just put in, I don't know, all your learning outcomes or something along here. So you can see here, I can just keep going through and changing all the little icons, going through and changing the text, win a free puppy, all right, make it up as I go along. You get the point, okay? We can also go in and add as many checklist items as we want. So if we've got loads of learning outcomes or loads of bonuses or whatever it is that we're trying to display in this section, you just keep pressing add a checklist item and you can keep adding as many items as you want. If we're happy, we press save. And you can't break this stuff, guys. If I didn't want this section, I can just press delete. And I can now go back to the overall page. So we've got our little banner, we've got our button to enroll for free because I've made this a free course. I'll show you how to change the price, by the way, in just a second. We've put a little bit of a checklist. So let's go add a section. Let's see what else we can get here. I know maybe we want to add a countdown timer. Perhaps we've got a special price, like maybe it's only free for a special period of time. Let's move this countdown timer right to the very top. So we've got this sense of urgency. You'll see here, look, there we go, boom. So let's go to our countdown timer and edit that. Let's say this course is free until the 31st of December 2021. Excuse my voice. I have a bit of a cold at the moment. Han says, does the platform allow you to save, design, layout, and apply to new courses? Yes. So obviously you'll see here, I've got my branding preset here. These are my branding colors for my business and the fonts that I've chosen. Inside the overall site settings, you can set your own site branding colors that directly match the branding of your business. You can choose your fonts and that will apply across your whole site so that it goes across as a template along the whole entire platform. So that's really easy for you guys to do. So there we do. I'm going to press save on here. Oh, it says 2018. Can I not do 2021 by changing this? 2021. All right, will it let me? Yes, nice. Okay, let's do that. It's going to be, this course is going to be free until then. So I can change the heading and I can put something like, hurry, this is only free for a short time. So you see there how this can kind of be used as to create a sense of urgency or scarcity, and boom, now that ticker has started counting down. So that's the first thing they're going to say. To see. Now we can edit our button here. So we click on the button. Where do we want to send them? We want to send them to the checkout of our special Facebook formula course. So let's go there. Send them to the checkout of the Facebook formula course, which currently is free. And we want the button to say, hurry, get it free now. I don't know, limited time only, or join now, or enroll now, or whatever you want your call to action to be. You can see there that now updates that right there. We could also go and add some text bunches. I know, let's go add a section. Let's add or you can add frequently asked questions. You can add social proof logos. You can add reviews and testimonials. Let's do text with media. All right, let's see what this looks like. So you can see here, it always adds it to the bottom. You can kind of get a bit of a preview as to what it's going to look like. Maybe we want to move that underneath the countdown timer. So we go banner. We have our sort of deadline. Let's do some written information. So let's click on this, change our heading. Why take this life-changing course? I don't know, making something up. And boom, here. Now you can go in to this text area and you can obviously format it how you want, just like you would. You can add in photos, videos, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Tell them all about your course. Tell them why you're absolutely amazing. And excuse me, as you will see, it allows you to put in all the information about your course. Now, of course, you can add those images. I'm going to press save for the sake of this. You have so many options for the different types of sections that you can add. So I'd say to you, look, have fun. click on all of these and see what they look like. Click on them all and see what they do, because if you don't like them, you just remove them. And you can't break this. You just can't. It's really, really fun to have a look at what each of these look like. Now, if you're currently paying for funnel software, this actually does manage upsells for you. So let's say this might be a free thing that you're giving away. This could be a free mini course. It could be a free ebook. When somebody enrolls in that free thing, you might want to then upsell them straight away to something paid. This is where you can add in your upsell section and directly connect that button to one of your paid things that's inside your Thinkific platform as well. That is so cool. You need one system, guys. There's no need for all of these different softwares. It's all in one place. So this is very, very cool to do. So now we can have a look at mobile. So if I scroll through there, that's what it will look like on a mobile phone. As you can see there, really, really simple stuff. Boom. I mean, no web development skills needed, right? So I know I've done that really, really fast, but you can see there in under 30 minutes. Is it 30 minutes already? Well, we've been able to create, upload some content and create a pretty nice looking landing page without even having to fuss around too much. Now, by the way, if I wanted to make this course paid, let me just come out of the site builder here. If it's going to let me. Where are we going? Did I not press save on something? Come on. Okay, my internet's completely frozen on me. There we go. Manage courses. If I wanted to change the pricing on this, I could simply click on pricing. At the moment, this pretend one I've set up is free. If I wanted to make it paid, I could just say, all right, this is going to be $5, whatever you want to set it at. If I wanted to do a subscription, it's really easy, guys. I click on subscription. This could be $47 a month, one every month. Boom, done. Your subscription's set up. Maybe I want a free trial period. It's free for the first month. Done. Maybe the first payment is only $1. So it's $1 for the first month and then $47 per month thereafter. This is how easy this is to set up these subscription sites, membership academies, coaching programs. I can even do a payment plan. Let's say this is for my higher end coaching program, right? Let's pretend that the total cost of this course, I don't know, it's $1,500. I'm going to make it up. Let's do $500 over 3 months. Boom, done. Press save, and people can now have payment plans. And it enables that payment to be taken straight from that person's credit card. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I've just come out of the back end of a chest infection. Han says, I've also facilitated live groups. And have you experienced a platform for blended delivery? Hans, this works perfectly for blended delivery. Inside the curriculum area, I can go to add a lesson and add a live lesson, and it directly connects with your Zoom account. So you can simply have a text lesson, lists all of your times for your calls, if you're doing live calls as part of the live element. And you can then add the Zoom links, and the Zoom calls will actually be held directly within the platform here. It connects directly to your Zoom account. If you've got an interactive, I don't know, like a social community or a social group, like a Facebook group, I simply add a text lesson and have the link to the Facebook group in there so that students can go in. I use the multimedia lesson to add live Google documents or live Google Sheets that we can all collaborate on at exactly the same time. You can also obviously add a text lesson with dates for face-to-face meetups. You can also use the assignment sessions for people to submit work to you that you can then review, feedback, and send back to the students as well. So this makes online learning really, really interactive. In fact, you can be as creative as you want really as to how you use the different lesson types for different levels of interactivity. If you're obviously doing live in person, this can act as a really great backup to your live training. So one of the things I've done with my live boot camps and face-to-face workshops is I do record them, and I actually add the recordings to this area. But I also provide the online learning area as part of the preparation for the live training. So for instance, there might be some pre-work they need to do, a pre-assessment they need to do, some pre-planning. I put all of that pre-training and pre-planning work inside this learning management system. And then when they come in person to the in-person workshop, they have all that prepared. And then the ongoing after or follow-up training can then take place either via live Zoom or by a self-study inside the course there as well. So you can see it's very, very flexible, and you really can be extremely creative. Do you have people use the course on mobile phones? Yes, Thinkific is completely mobile responsive, so it responds to whatever size device somebody is viewing the content on, whether it's a mobile phone, iPad, desktop, or anything else. So I hope that answers those questions for you. So as you can see, guys, look, this is, excuse me, gosh, my chest is not great at the moment. As you can see, using these softwares is a really, really amazing way for you to be able to sell your digital products, your digital programs. I use it to sell my coaching programs that are done face-to-face, albeit online at the moment with COVID going on, to create my membership academies where people pay a monthly fee to access monthly live group coaching calls and access to certain workshops, training, books or ebooks. You can really be very, very clever with how you use this platform for your different online services and coaching as well. Now, in terms of services, I also use this platform for onboarding my clients. So when I help people create their own online courses. I set up the online schools for them. I am an approved Thinkific expert, and I do help people set up their Thinkific accounts for them. And this is where I log in those customers into an onboarding area so I say, here's what to expect from this service. Here's how it's going to work. Here's the information I need from you. That's where the forms are, the Google forms are, for them to be able to collect or give me the data I need to go and create their schools for them. So it can be used in lots and lots of different ways. And if there's any more training you'd like, you can go and grab over 40 of my online courses, including how to set up your own online course, how to set up your own online school in much more detail, for just $47 down there. Now, the other thing I wanted to let you guys know about is my next course creation group coaching program is just about to begin. If you're looking to create your very own online course, set up your online school, your own coaching program, your own membership academy, I actually help you do that in 30 days in a small group of 30 people. The next one starts on the 1st of July. Now, if you've just learned something in 30 minutes, can you imagine what you're going to learn in 30 days with me? So in 30 days, I take you through how to actually plan out your customer journey with online courses in it. What types of courses should you have? What order should you offer them to your customers? How do you offer them to your customers so that you're giving them the best experience, but also giving you the longest customer lifetime span in your business as well? It's to get that repetitive income long term into the future. We go through how to actually find the content for your courses, and importantly, how to find the content that's actually market driven, the content that your customers actually want, are looking for most on the internet right now, so that your course is going to have the highest chance of selling, how to check that there is market demand there, and that you do have a profitable course idea before you get started. We also help you with all the tech. So inside that Concept to Course program, in week 3, we also get you set up on your online school. We get you set up with all your email marketing software. I give you my automations to welcome your students into your program without you having to do anything, all the techie stuff, how to film it, even if you're on a complete budget. And then in module 4, the 4th week, we take you through how to actually launch and market the course. So if you want to get your own course, coaching program, or anything out in the next 30 days before the 31st of July, we do run this program every other month. You can join the Concept to Course program by going to sarahcordner.com/C2C for Concept to Course. That's my 30-day course creation group coaching program. You actually get access to it, by the way, for 3 months, not 30 days. So you actually get to take Concept to Course twice if you join the program. So it's actually the coaching element is 30 days, but the whole process is a 3-month access. And it starts from just $297 at the moment. That price is going to be changing after July 2021 if you're watching this recording afterwards. If you have any more questions, please pop them in the comments. I'll hang around for a second. I don't see there's any questions I haven't answered in there right now. But if you have any more questions about setting up your course on the Thinkific platform, or indeed any other learning management system, creating online courses, pop them in the comments. I will keep an eye on the comments and come back to those and answer them afterwards. Otherwise, do feel free to come and check out the Concept to Course if you want to create a course in 30 days. sarahcordner.com/C2C. We run that every other month, and I can't wait to see you at one of the next ones. Keep going, keep sharing your knowledge, keep believing in yourself. If it stays up here, it's not going to be able to go out there and help anyone at all. Not them and not you either. So be brave, have some courage. It's going to take a bit of learning, but you're completely capable of that. So just get yourself out there. One of the things I wish I did was started sooner. I procrastinated about it for a long time. I let the imposter syndrome get to me for a long time. And I look back and go, if I'd started 5 years earlier, even 1 year earlier, things would have happened faster. Version 1 would have come out sooner. Version 2 would have happened faster. The lessons would have happened quicker, and I would have been able to be much further ahead of myself a lot faster. So if you're thinking about it, if you've got that niggling in your tummy, something telling you to just start, okay? And I would love to help you. Otherwise, I'll see you for another tip very soon. Bye for now. See you.